Oh, hello everybody. How's it going? Just getting myself signed up for the races, and then we should be good and ready. I totally didn't let the live stream start time sneak up on me. No, not at all. I'm always prepared. Okay. After our little foray on Sunday, back to the usual grind. This is gonna be interesting though. Shovel 130 liters in. It almost feels like it's been longer than it has since driving these. Time is a funny concept. It was only last Tuesday. Oh, it's not stopping. This doesn't feel too bad. Pretty tight track though, so passing is gonna be tough. These last couple of hairpins are gonna make things quite tricky as well. Yes, yeah, before things get started, and I'll likely bring it up a few more times, if you look at the pinned link in the description, as well as the top link in the description, that'll take you to a sort of form that I've put together. This kind of goes through pretty much everything that I do in these sort of circles at the moment. It's not massive, granted. It'll only take about 5 minutes or so to complete. Maybe 10 if you ponder for a lot on some of the questions. But it's just kind of general, like, feedback survey kind of thing, where feedback / suggestion sort of survey based upon a bunch of different things, which includes these races, these live streams, the special events, and the Discord server that was originally created for special events, but it's kind of grown from there. Just to kind of get your ideas and input as to how things are going and how things can be improved. So yeah, if you've got like 5-10 minutes and you're interested in the random shit that I do, then go check that link out. It's anonymous, so I don't know anything about who's put it up. I just see the answers that you've submitted for all the questions, what do you call it? You could also skip to specific sections if you don't want to answer them. And you can edit it, so if you change your mind later down the line, you can go back and change things. But yeah, I got a few responses already, but the more the merrier. That's what we want. Because yeah, there are some questions in there that could have some pretty big ramifications on how we do things going forward. It's not inherently a bad thing. Could be a good thing. Some of these questions have been quite long overdue. So I thought it's time to give the community a sort of concise and clear platform where they can say, this is what we want. Hopefully, throughout the year, I can deliver on those, wherever that may take us. Some changes will happen more immediately than others. Depends on the challenges and complexities of the changes that come out of this. For example, one of the questions is if you're still happy with these Tuesday races being on a Tuesday at this time and on SRS. They're separate questions, but you know, scheduling stuff is easy, but you know, if people decide that, you know, they would rather that I move these races somewhere else, then obviously that's something a bit more complicated. And I guess date and time changes would also have to wait till like the end of a season to go through. Ooh, bit of a wheel peel there. Looks like fuel usage isn't too bad here though. Should be pretty good. But yeah, any and all feedback is appreciated through that form. So if you want to hear yourself or be heard on a bunch of different things, there you go. I mean, you could also just throw them at me in the chat or Discord or wherever. But yeah. Couple of minutes. Putting time and then throw it in the gravel. Could have done me a lot of good. I didn't do too badly though. Make sure I actually am registered for the race. Pretty certain I am. But let's just check. Yes, I am. We're good. Because that'd be the last thing I want. It's to turn out that I wasn't even registered. That would be disastrous. I think we actually take a bunch of fuel out. Good leader says it's going to last for more than 40 minutes. We'll see how that goes in the actual event, but for now should be okay. Hey. Whew, can't break that late. Okay. Let me just... I think server time should be soon, but I'm just gonna go and... Where is it? Take this bit of text here. How much real estate do we have with that? Oh, we still got... Okay. No. I have enough space for that? Not really. But fuck it. Because I could technically make the text a little smaller. Or I could just put it at the top. Oh, yeah. Put it at the top and then make it... There we go. That looks kind of ugly, but you know what? I don't care. Okay, let's get the race up in this bitch. Okay, it's just trying to load. There we go. In we go.
This sound is created by Mr. Mike and is only to be used on the VRC, William.
How about new? Get out there. Getting at least a lap or two before practice runs down. Oh, it did not want to slow down there. Lost 2 times fuel rate, so we're going to be burning fuel quicker, but not. I think this track. I'm really going to allow the cars to stretch their legs as hard as a lot of the previous ones. This was a real track they ran in period, though. I don't know if they ran it in 97, but I think they did it in... They did it for a couple of years. I don't know if it was 95, 96, or if it was 96, 97, or if it was 94, 95. I don't know. Like 2 years in the 90s they ran this track. That's what I do know. So if anyone whinges at me that this track wasn't suitable for Formula 1 cars in the 90s, or wasn't suitable for Formula 1, well, it was in the 90s. Otherwise, it wouldn't have come in. Over 13-0, crikey. But I was doing that on like a full tank of fuel on mediums in practice. So it'll be interesting to see if we do anything different here. I think the big thing is just going to be trying to not spin out. Really? All the slow corners, a lot of power out zones. Oh, wow, holy shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Oh, really slows you down that much, huh? But shove on some softs. Gotta get out there for qualifying. I guess no pressure because I was ahead by quite some margin in practice. Can I guess the goal is maybe try for a 111 here in qualifying. See what I can get. Easier said than done. Especially given with the way this track twists around the hills here. One little dosage of over-eagerness on the throttle and or the brakes, and around you go. Teaches you to be modest with these cars. I think I overheated the outer tire a bit there though. 111.9 from Jim. 111.8 from me. 113.0 from Phil. Ouch. Definitely more time in the bottle there. I think I squabbled a couple of corners. Like me and Jim are going to be battling out for pole at the moment. Bill's not far off either. All about trust though, I feel, around here. Tooth and nail between me and Jim. He improves, but so do I, lap on lap. It's probably going to come down to who can nail this one. But he's catching up to traffic, which will make things interesting. It's a bit sloppy through there. So it's going to jump over. It's nice. I think that has slowed up Jim quite a bit though. Oh, Jim's gone off. Here we go. See what I can put in. Oh, 110.7. Nice. We take that. I gotta check for fuel now, though. Where's the crystal ball gonna tell me 100 liters to do? 22 minutes. That should be good enough. Do like 105 maybe, just to be safe. I think, yeah, 23 minutes. That should be more than enough. But we want to be safe rather than sorry, and gonna burn it through. It's a pretty fun qualifying though. I was just gonna get the start right. And then keep it on track for 20 minutes. Easier said than done. Very much easier said than done. Yeah, lights are on. It's kind of a rubbish start for me. Stamp my ground into the leap though. Oh, it does not want to stop. Who's going to win the braking argument down into the hairpin? That's the big question here. It's going to be me. Bill's going to concede. Realistically be as slow as I want through. Yep. Led a lap officially now in every race so far. Only won one of them though. Some good. Bit of a rough patch there. Seems like us top three have broken away from the rest of the field though. Works. Interestingly, the tier is up in 4th. Quite a short lap, so I've got to get through quite a lot of these if I want to win this. She's not going to be easy. Being clean air, sitting fastest laps behind. Not much of a surprise there. It's niche to hope that he gets tangled up with those two behind for long enough. Lost confidence wobble there. I think Bill must have messed up though, because he's dropped the fourth. Jim and Mattia. Putting in a pretty good lap this time around. 111. First 111 of the race. More will likely come later on as this fuel burns off, but pretty big to be the first. It's found its stride in that Ferrari. I need to start working a bit harder now if I don't want to be overtaken. Of course, he's going to run up into the wall of dirty air that I'm putting out behind me. But ideally, I want him to be as far back as possible. Give me a buffer to Mattia. As they both set fastest laps. Oh, they're both on the soft tire. Okay. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I guess they feel that the soft tire can last. Either that or they've taken a pretty hefty gamble. Force them to eat through those tires. sitting behind me. Well, that was perfect. We've got a pretty compromised line through the exit. Very close, though. Okay, pull enough away, they're out of here. And we've got 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes. Yeah, a huge wall of dirty air there. Oh, that's a wobble. Not a good one. Kept him at bay, though, enough to live. Oh, he's coming in pretty hot. I think he wants through. I need to be wary of that. He might just try and pounce. Luckily for me, the scales are kind of evening up as we burn through this race. Especially if them sat behind me. They're gonna eat through their tires. I'm gonna hold on to mine better. I'm gonna eat through more fuel. So I'm gonna lighten up. It's nearly kind of bad. Big old snap. It's a new PB for me, though. Good. He's a lot closer than I'd want him to be. Okay, that worked out. Pretty sloppy lap though. I need to get back on top of it. Our Jim's fallen back a fair bit, which works out. Gives me a bit of breathing room. I think his tyres may be starting to go off by this point. Right, yeah, tyre deck here does seem to be weaker than it was at other tracks. Obviously with them set behind me, having to work them harder. Let him get a lot closer though again. Isn't great. Under 5 minutes. I gotta survive this for about 5 more times. Yeah, easy done. Easy done. Oh, my tear getting a bit squirmy behind. Okay, we've got a bit of breathing space here though, which is good. What I need is those two behind to start fighting more. And that helps me out quite a lot. They do. I think my tyre advantage is becoming more apparent now, though. It's pretty shit, though. And Mattia's got ahead. That's pretty big. Actually, so that's gonna put me under probably a fair bit more pressure these last couple of laps. Still sticking to the same game plan though. Jim isn't out of it yet though, he's in that slipstream range. He has slipped into mine. A lot closer. This could be pretty bad. I basically parked it on this apex. Didn't mean to park it that badly, but that's what happened. Oh, he went for a look there. That wasn't a smart one. Follow me for so many laps, you would have thought he'd know my lines by now. He thought that might have been his window. Was not, if I could do anything to help it. Well, I didn't intentionally cut him off, but you get what I mean. 2 more laps though. This is going to be quite interesting. Fuel up on the car. Also least grip. And most pressure. Oh, big slide. Dang. One more time. Wasn't great. Right there. I have no fucking clue where he is. I can't believe that worked. Oh, I've gone quite deep. Whew. I think this should be good. Oh, that was fucking difficult. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, car doesn't want to stop. There we go. But they had me on the ropes there on those soft tires. Crikey. Hoping that saved properly. Where is it? There it is. Man, oh man. Where's the one going? There we go. Stupid toolbar. Probably my worst start in this series, though. I didn't get a good launch. That's just plain and simple. But Phil was taking it quite easily. First corners have been very clean in this series. I don't think we've had a single first corner incident yet. I could be wrong, but I think we've gotten through. I think everyone kind of understands the game. Yeah, I got deep here. I do not. Full tank of fuel. I was like, ooh. Phil probably regrets not taking a bigger chance here, though, I think. He backed out quite early. And the It's one of those tracks where track position is king. Pretty much control everything from here. Bottom of the tier for a bit. Let's say we're pretty much in a bit of a train. I don't think these live streams properly articulate just how touchy these cars can be, though. Everyone here does a very good job to keep these cars pointing the right way for 20 minutes. Oh. There you go. Oh, he loses it there. Oh, I think it's just, yeah, the car wasn't happy with how the track... He didn't really pick up throttle much. No, the car just wasn't happy with the track. How the elevation changed. Put the tier in a bit more clean open there. See what happened to Phil. Because Phil dropped off. I think Jim was putting the pressure on. Oh, yeah, easily done. I think he's braked too late. Why does he pick up the brakes? Oh, no, fine. I guess he was just asking too much, yeah. Spam downshifted and threw him off the road. Unfortunate. But I gave the two soft runners a bit of a break. A tier a little less so, because he's still in the dirty air of Jim, but I gave Jim a bit of a gap that he could really use to lay down some speed. These two had clearly done their homework. I hadn't. Yeah, Jim was quicker than Mattia at this stage. Really closed up to the back. The only bit of homework I did was knowing that this was going to be... knowing this track, I knew it was going to be pretty hard to pass. Sort of just spelled it out from here, though. Quick little thing, as you see at the top banner and in the pinned chat comment and at the top of the description, there is a form that you can fill out right now. That is a sort of... It's feedback, but also accruing suggestions for how you lot think we should go forward with things. This covers... a bunch of different things, namely these races, the live streams that you see here, the special events that I do throughout the year, and the Discord server that houses them. And, yeah, just, you can, it's completely anonymous, you can skip bits that you don't want to do. But, yeah, I just kind of want to pull in as much community feedback as I can on these things to kind of gain an idea as to where we're going for the future. So yeah, I would appreciate if you could spare 5 to 10 minutes to do that. Got a few responses in already, but the more the merrier. Helps build a clearer picture as to what you lot who watch my content and interact with my content want. The live stream stuff I'm less concerned about. It's more in regards to the other three things, really, but I thought I'd include live streams in there just to get some thoughts. Yeah, this is pretty much how it stayed up here for a while here. Tim got pretty close on a few occasions. You could see me moving around on the track a bit to try and break that toe. And I was just hoping that just keeping him behind, he would just eat through those softs. I was trying to pull a gap, but the speed that him and Mattia had was just too much. On those soft tires, I couldn't match them. So I just had to play it tactically. Absolutely maximize where I could. Throttle pedal too scary. Yeah, you really, if you wanted to win here, you really had to master that throttle pedal. I'll admit I didn't fully, but I don't think I've had to work a throttle pedal that carefully and that carefully and that precisely in like a very long time. A little bit too much and you're dead. A little bit too little and you lose. Because yeah, here you got a Mattia right on his rear end. How did Mattia get past? That's what I didn't see. Guessing it was just down here. Okay, not quite this lap. Yeah, they closed back up to my slow ass. I got really lucky though. I had a few pretty bad wobbles. Yeah, Mattia got really close again here. But he lost, yeah. So you failed to make a move and it cost you quite a bit sometimes. Yeah, I had a few little moments. I had a couple of flights that I was like, uh-oh, I'm like dead. But car behaved itself just enough to keep me pointing the right way. Was that a... Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Bit of a moment from Jim there. On the tier on the curb a bit too much. That screwed him. Let's see. Oh, he's right on him here, yeah, so he's gonna get him. Up the inside. Ooh. Bit of a netcode punt there. You can see that they don't touch, but Jim does ping outwards a little bit. So I think that was a bit of a netcode oof. Unlucky, but... yeah, very tight through there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Mattia was then let loose. And pretty much attack me in the slipstream, I think, every time out of here. So I might have gone full-blown strategy mode here. Oh, he lost it. I was like, I thought it was very adventurous that he was trying to come up my inside there, but no, he lost it. Ooh, that was a good catch. That wobble from me out of there? A little one. Yeah, see you, Jim. That was a great drive from yourself too. Some crazy speed. Probably could have won if I hadn't been in the way. Slowing you down, being a brick wall. But yeah, good race. That was fun. Very stressful at the time though. It's one map though. I nearly stacked it as well. I think here. See, Mattia was a bit further away here. This lap around, so I didn't have to worry so much coming down. I did still. He was nowhere near as much of a threat as he was on other laps. Oh, there you go. Yep, car sliding. Didn't look so bad from the third person. On board, though, I was like, oh no. This is the end. Bit of straight weaving action. He was really close here, and I was like, oh no. This is it. Like, I'm not gonna concede, but I'm like, this is probably it. But he actually didn't go at it fully under braking. I was playing with fire there, but I had nothing to lose, so... Oh, he locked up a little bit as well on the apex. Ooh. I went really wide there as well, but he'd lost enough ground that it wasn't that much of a concern. I probably made that race frustrating as hell for those two behind me, but that's what I had to do. Oh, very close back here between Hanu and Yari. Does this end up? Hanu takes it. Nice. Back out of here though. Let's go and take a peek at the old results if I can find where the hell I am. Yeah, whilst I'm getting those out, don't forget to take a peek at the old form that I got set up. Get this up here. Cool. Here we go. So I took the win over Mattia, then Jim, Phil, Hanu, Yari, and Tero. Everyone on the lead lap. Only a couple of incident points. Individual points for people, so that's pretty good. Oh, my fastest lap was a 1:11.1. I'm pretty happy with that. When did that come? It must have been pretty late. That was the second to last lap of the race. Hey, look before that, yeah. 1:17, 1:12, 1:12, 1:12, 1:12, 1:12, 1:11, 1:11, 1:11, 1:11. So hovering around the mid-high 1:11s, and then bang. Must have locked in that lap. But yeah, I think that was when my fuel was at its lowest, and yeah, the tire wear was a bit offset with these guys. That being said, both Jim and Mattia did also clock in their fastest laps towards the end. 1:11.0 for Mattia, 1:11.3 for Jim. Oh no, pretty much everyone was in the 1:11s in terms of best lap. That's pretty impressive, actually. That's what, 8 temps spread across the whole field. So pretty much everyone was running pretty competitive pace, I'd say. Of course, the board down here, a little bit of scuffling around at the beginning, but yeah, pretty stable after that, obviously, because of how hard it was to overtake. But damn. That's pretty good. I don't think I've seen a lap spread that tight across everyone in the field in quite some time. And this definitely wasn't an easy combo to get that out of. So, congrats everyone. Overall point standings. Yeah, 9-point split going into Silverstone between me and Mattia. 5 wins, 3 podiums for Mattia. Well, I got that wrong. 5 podiums, 3 wins for Mattia. 4 podiums, 2 wins for me. Yeah, pretty close between Phil and Jim still, only 4 points between them. Coming into the end, both one podium place apiece. Hanu, unfortunately, with the issues at Portimao, misses out. Otherwise, I think Hanu would also be right up in the mix with Phil and Jim. Could have been a three-way fight, but sadly isn't. Yeah, I think it's going to take some big fumble from Mattia to lose this one. 9 points is a closable gap, though. Is a closable gap. So it's not out of the question, but the likelihood is pretty slim if the current trends keep up. Because if I win, say, I would need him to finish, I think in... You'd have to finish in 4th. Yeah, he'd have to finish in 4th. I'm not quite sure that's going to happen. It could, but that's best case scenario for me, worst case scenario for him. But I take solace in knowing that I've been pretty competitive all season, so I'm happy with that at least. Hopefully we can round it off quite nicely at Silverstone. Probably would have looked a lot different had I not have scuffled it last week, but it is what it is. I played my cards poorly and met the consequences for doing that. So now, time to get up the roof. That's Grubnik. That's going to be a handful. Going from a handful on the pedals to a handful on the steering wheel. Both these cars stress me out in a different way. Okay. Here we go. Let's get up the old setup. Where were we last week? Actually. Oh, the Monozidas. Right. That should work pretty well here, I think. Monozidas. Up to Grubnik. I think this should work. We'll see. That is a bit flatter than the Monozidas. Center off, good to know. Pretty stable so far. Maybe a little too stable. Doesn't help that my tires are cold as hell. Oh, that curb. Pretty big gains already on the Ghost. How quickly this is going to be overall, though. I'm taking things pretty cautiously. That might be the play. That's a massively high-speed track for this car. But quite bumpy, so it's something that we will have to be wary of. Ooh. Overshooting it. No. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Maybe I want to try lowering the rear downforce a little bit. If that helps me toward being able to pitch the car into these corners. Oh, let's go and pick it up with that. What are we on for rear downforce? 3. Put that down to 2 and see what happens. Might regret it. Might not. We'll see. Oh no, uneven rear cam. This setup, fuck's sakes. There's minus 2.2 on one side, minus 2 on the other. What kind of an idiot would do something like that? Oh yeah, right, me. That means it's not gonna be enough fuel. Huh. I'll put the 40 liters then. Even it's telling me that might not be enough. Jeez. Oh, I did not like that bump. A little bit more feisty now on the cold tires and lower wing, but it's not too bad. Always leverage traction control if we need. I think when the tires heat up, should be fine as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll help the tires get up to temperature. So take like 3/4 of the life out of them, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Third gear for that. 1 second. Oh, I did not like that. It's still not liking it. Okay. Okay. You know, we're gonna stick with this. I think the server should be probably up by now. It should definitely be up. And get the ping again. God damn it. Okay. Let us see. Either I'm not getting the pings or I'm deaf. Who knows?
Your skin is okay.
Okay, awesome. We good. See how this drives then. I'm not gonna get a lot of time here in practice. I need to navigate
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
the pit exit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, it's because practice is over. Okay. I was like, oh no. This feels strange. Why aren't I stopping? Yeah, because it kicked in the good old 20% braking. Get straight out there. Lay some rubber down. See, get a more proper feel of how the setup goes. And just as needed. Of course, Taiwan was enabled here though, so immediately, nice chunk of grip coming out onto the track. for all the right time. I think I did, roughly. No clue where to brake for this first corner, though. Maybe I guess about here. Might have been a bit late. Possible to tell. A great line through there. Not too bad for the rest of that, though. Not great through there, though. Hey. That was a bit of a sloppy lap, but we could improve. 34. 35, I was actually quicker than Rob. Pretty good enough for provisional pole. I did not feel like a good lap. It's scruffy there, but this lap is feeling better. But it does feel a little on edge. Nothing that can't be worked around. The extra clicker wing might be useful though. Hard to say at the moment. Might be well worth just driving better. Revolutionary concept, I know. Ooh. Do still hold provisional pole, which is surprising. But we'll see how that evolves over the session. Try to keep this up for 20 minutes. It's going to be a whole other ordeal, though. Any marginal gains every time. I'm still setting the pace. Maybe etching 33 this time around. Brakes are not happy with me then. I think it's killed, yeah. Shucks. Yeah, I'm gonna just push again and see what happens. I think dropping those front pressures down will help get me a little bit more traction though. Pretty happy with the rest of the car though. Largely. Field is closing in now. Which means that my pole position might come under threat. Provisional pole, should I say, might come under threat. Get that kind of wheel in the dirt somewhere. There. We'll see what we clock. 33.3 from Mattia. 34.1. Not quite enough. 34.2, that's really close. 34.15, even closer. It's that last quarter complex where I'm sort of falling over myself a bit. Going through here. I don't seem to quite get this right. Right then, let's see what we get a clock. I work my way up to the line. 33.8. I'll accept that. Pretty much hit where I want to get to. See how much fuel. I have 23 minutes. I'll add in about 3 more. See what that gets me. Drop the pressures down at the front by 1. Oh yeah, it pipped me just at the end. Bugger. Absolute bugger. Oh, this should be interesting though. Let's see. I'm going to try and coax a little bit more toe out of the rear wheels. See what that does. Actually, yeah. We'll gamble on this. Which side of the brain to use? That's a question I feel we're all asking. Pretty good start. Getting quite hard into turn one. I ate all of the curb, which did not help me in the slightest. Trying to stay on the outside of Rob. That's going to allow me to push on through. It is. Feel the toe improvements coming in there. It's quite nice. He is already up to third place though. Crazy shit. I was a little bit more snappy now with that, but back at the rear is so much better. Wasn't great off of that curb though. Bounced too much. Held too much speed through there, which is going to lead to understeer through all these corners. You love to see it. Just making sure I can actually get the bloody thing stopped for this complex. Right on my tail though. I guess it would be gearbox in this thing because it is rear-engined. It's a big bump. Oh, Yari. He's gone really deep there. He lived though. Both gonna eat some grass here, which isn't gonna help me one bit. Come on. Just waiting to get on the power out of here. Oh, he got on the power way better than I did. Holy shit. It's bad from me. Big numb on that curb. Big numb on that curb too. Need to stop doing that because it's not helping me. Slide through there, which isn't going to help either. You're very close. Oh, gearbox, not like that. It's gonna come up my inside as I get a waft of understeer. What am I doing? I'm just eating these curbs. I need to stop. It's not healthy. Especially given what we saw last week in practice, where the got it there ever so slightly. Well, like, you snag these suspensions wrong, they can just... The car will just fire itself in a certain direction, and then all you can really do is pray like that. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that pretty much puts me out of contention for a podium. I'm glad to at least be pointing the right way. The old traction control. Usually keep it off for qualifying, but I think in the races, this car can be a bit touchy. So, oh, touchy's maybe the wrong word. A bit feisty. Oh, it doesn't want to stop. Thankfully, there's a bit of banking around here, which caught me quite nicely. Okay. Main fight is going to be a Rob, I think. It's not too far behind. Those two are too far ahead. Driving good enough to catch up to those guys. Oh, ow. That's not done me any favors. 31, Jesus. Two. Ooh, it is trying to kill me, even with the traction control on. Could have worked myself into a bit of a no man's land here, though. But eking away from Rob. But those two are pulling away from me. Whew. Ooh, that's side by side ahead, I think. Deer is ahead. Still got about half the race to go, though. So, lots of things could happen. Oh no, that wasn't good. I don't know what I was thinking now. It was a big brain fart moment. It's nearly a disaster. Hitting the engine again. It's not doing me any favors. Oops. Oof. $31.2. Now over 32.2. Lost a second there. Not really any threat losing to me though. Continue to drive like an idiot. I guess though, now is a good time to remind people, if you're watching the race, I doubt a lot of interest is going to happen for these last 7 minutes, so whilst you listen to me making silly noises and talking about random crap, you can take a look at the pinned comment or the top link in the description and go and check out the form that I have posted up there. Oh shit, I'm getting that all wrong. Again, this covers pretty much everything that I do right now in this sort of circle. These races, this live stream, the special events like Race of Binners and the likes, and the Discord server that kind of houses all of this stuff. Just to get some opinions on how things are going, and more importantly, how we can move things forward. That's kind of the main thing I want to get at, is what changes can we make to these things to make them better than they already are. And that's why I put this form out, so that I can get it directly from you guys. Completely anonymous. You can skip sections you don't want. You can edit responses as well, so don't feel pressured, but yeah, I would very appreciate the responses, and it only takes about 5 minutes to do, so it's not that long. Like, there's a lot covered in it, but the questions are pretty straightforward. It only takes longer if you want it to take longer. If you want to really think through some of the answers that you may put in. But, yeah, any and all feedback and insight into those is very welcome. Got a few already, but, you know, the more, the better. More insights, more data. I can be more certain on the decisions that I make, knowing that you lot will likely... They'll likely be the decisions that you lot want as well. Because I'm pretty open to making improvements to all of these things, otherwise I wouldn't ask about them. It's just kinda, given that they're all community-facing things, it's making sure that I'm making the right moves. Because if I lose you guys, I lose the point of doing these things, so... Need to make sure that you're willing to come along for the ride. If that makes sense. Yeah, I look forward to going through what people put, seeing what we can do. This isn't inherently for growth either. Like, I don't... Growth is nice and all, but it isn't looking for growth. It's just making the most out of what we have now. But obviously you want to make sure that I don't shrink, because pretty small as it is, it would diminish the point of doing a lot of these things. But I mostly just want to do things that both me and you lot will find fun, so... Yeah, arguably been a long time coming this. I think I did do one of these, a similar kind of one a couple of years ago, but it was mostly focused around the YouTube channel. But this time I really wanted to get into the tendrils of all the other stuff I do, because I'd argue those are more important in some regards than the YouTube channel itself. The YouTube channel is more just a way to kind of present these in online and signal boost them. Okay, I don't really know what happened there. Car just did not want to behave whatsoever. Admittedly, I'm not really paying too much attention on the driving, but paying enough to keep the car going the right way around the track. Whilst I ramble. It's closed in quite a lot, which is, I guess, obvious, because I did make a pretty big kerfuffle back there. Only a couple of laps to go, though. Once these two cross the line, I think this probably will be the final lap. Maybe one more, depends on when they cross it. They are doing, like, 31, so I think... Oh, no, we might just get another lap in. Gonna be close, but we might just... See, I might just squeeze one out, which is good, because we got enough fuel to cover for that. But yeah, yeah, this poll doesn't have definitive answers for everything, obviously, though. You know, it's sort of the start of an iterative process, really. If you will, you know. I'm always open to... I always like to look back at things I do and see how I can make them better. Hey, Tolly, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Yourself? But yeah, I like looking back at things that I do and seeing how I can make them better, and obviously, because this is all community-facing, it's nice to get everyone else's feedback in as well every now and then. That we can, well yeah, talk on the same page sort of thing. Rob is getting close. Okay, maybe not that close. Oh, that's a lot closer now. Okay. That hates me tonight. Oh, but we did get... Did we get the final lap? We did. Not that it matters too much. But it's been a while. What are you up to these days? Fucking up this stuff. That's number one. Yeah, no, just kind of living at the moment. I'm just plodding along, wage slaving, saving. Well, I'm not as inclined to save money as much anymore. Well, I do need to still, but yeah, just kind of been chipping along. How about yourself? Don't think I'm going to catch Robin unless he messes up. From hero to zero. Pulled up an absolute blinder in the F1 cars earlier. Yeah, I've just spent the whole evening or the whole 20 minutes fighting this car and losing. F1 cars are definitely a bit more my style though. And this would maybe be better if it wasn't AC. Throw it around a bit more with less repercussions, but it is AC, so... It's P4. I'll take it. It is second to last, I guess. Is that really working on machinery week cars on the weekends, just trying to save for a house at the moment? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the house market is not friendly at the moment. Very not friendly. Luckily, I'm on the other side, but that comes with its own share of problems. Okay, where is it? Replay. I think there's really much to look at, but some set dressing for the background, I guess. But yeah, sort of crazy to think that I've been in this house for almost a year now. Remember that really sort of weighed me down last year, but it was worth it. Getting out of the rented place, but pretty complicated setup that was. Get that all through and working. House arrest. I wish. Well, no, not I wish. Said I couldn't go out. No, I was just thinking that it's been almost a year since picked up the keys for this place. And the rather complex slope to get there. But he had a pretty good start. Of course, yeah, I beat me out into turn 1, but I was holding ground. And then, oh... yeah. It's safe to say, though, it came with a lot of luck. A lot of things had to happen at the right time for it to work. Yeah, this is a very funny car. I was driving it very funny as well. Eating all the curbs, hitting all the wrong bumps. Not too bad of a start, but I just rumbled as the race went on. Yeah, I went really wide there. Mattia got past. Got way over the bumps there as well. That wasn't a good place to be. And then I pretty much just... ooh. I got lucky to save this one. Bounce off of that curb. Sliding. Still sliding. Pulled it back. Forward drive really came in clutch there. If you got enough track real estate, you really can just pull this car back around when it starts to go wrong. It doesn't help that the car wants to do that pretty much all the time, though. See, I allowed Rob to get quite close, but sort of shook him off. Take a look at the front two, though. Yari had already lost. How long did that take for? Okay. Was that much of a fight? I don't know. Okay, got close. Didn't quite make it. Yeah, cheers for coming along, Jim. See you around next week. Let's see, where's Mattia? He's just gonna hang back there. It's on the back straight, I think, where he got him. Down here. Not quite this time. Getting closer and closer, though. Oh, he tried down here. This is a bold place. Oh, he cleared him. But he... that must have been Yari striking back then. Huh. They did have a bit of a battle. Getting a bit ship-shaped there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much the same as what I did. Curb, losing the rear. Oh, then he hit that curb. Didn't get as much of a slide though, but enough to lose a lot of momentum to Yari. Not enough for Yari to make the move. I wonder if he did back out a bit. I felt like that momentum difference should have been a lot bigger. I think he might have panicked a little bit. Yeah, he did. He jumped on the brakes. Should have just sent it. I probably would have done the same, to be honest. Rather live than risk not. And I think that was probably all she wrote for these two. Yeah. He gets away. Where am I? Making a clown of myself. A couple of big oopsies here towards the end. Let's see. Not this lap, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty tough... oh, yeah, there we go, there's one. Just hitting that curb. Yeah, hitting that bounce wrong. Pitched me into a slide on the braking. I was not happy with that. big slowdown. I mean, this is a pretty slow corner, but slowed down more than I wanted to. Was it also the... No, okay, it was not this lap where I went spinning into the gravel. It was the next lap. Yeah, just a wheel. Yeah, look. Jump on the brakes, but the car was bucking all over the place. Yeah, I think I should have waited for the car to settle a bit more before I jumped on the brakes. Maybe we wouldn't have slid as far out on the gravel, but I very foolishly thought that if I could try and light the car up going the other way. Didn't work. And the gravel put me way out. And that was all she wrote. Bring up the old results. Take a look at those. Might shake up the championship a little bit. I don't think much, but probably brings me and Rob a bit closer, I'd have to assume. Where am I? Many tabs open. Voila! Yep, so Mattia takes the win over Yari in second, Rob third, myself fourth, and Jim fifth. Shame we missed out on a couple of people for this one this week. Only one incident point, and that was from me. What did I hit? Oh, yes, I hit the... I snagged those tires, didn't I? On the inside of that corner. Right. Forgot about that. Of course, Mattia lost the first. So I sunk down from second, third, then to fourth. Lap time wise, yeah, only those top two got into the 31s. Self and Rob in the 32s, and Jim on a 33. Not quite as impressive as seeing the, like, what, near 7/10 split, I think, earlier in the Formula 1 race. That was crazy. Ooh. Okay. Yari leads. Forgot about Mosport. Mattia's issues at Mosport. So Yari leads by 9 points. Both of my championships come down to a 9-point gap. Interesting. This time, Mattia or Yari defending from Mattia, whereas it's Mattia defending from me. Self in third. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable ahead of Rob. What's that? 14? Yeah, 14 points, but I'm too far back to really challenge anything, so doesn't matter. Just gonna gun-ho and see what we can get. First non-podium finish, but fully deserved non-podium finish. Have VIR next week. That'd be interesting. Sort of a mixture of everything we've been through so far. Where are we at in the F1s? I think... Oh yeah, Silverstone. Right. Forget what we talked about like 2 minutes ago. What? I guess it's like an hour ago at this point. Ooh, I am. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for tonight, really. I don't really have anything else to cover. Again, don't forget, top link or pin link in the chat and top link in the description. We got the old sort of form in there to sort of help influence where we go from here. In terms of, you know, obviously these SRS races, the live streams, special events, and the Discord stuff. Yeah, it only takes about 5-10 minutes. So, yeah, I'd like to collect a few more responses. So it'll help. And, yeah, other than that, though, I think this is where we wrap things up. So, thanks everyone for coming out and chatting, coming out and racing. I don't think I'm planning to come back this week with anything more. We'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone, and see you all next week. Adios.